Welcome to day one of learning English through native speaker thinking. Today we're talking about a sentence that almost every Korean learner has probably said at least once. I'll go first, because you wanted to say, 나 먼저 갈게. Most Korean learners think this is a perfect translation, and grammatically, it is. There's nothing wrong with it. But here's the interesting part. Even though native speakers will probably understand what you mean, it's usually not the expression they would choose in that situation. Let me show you why. Imagine you're at a company dinner. Everyone's chatting, having a good time. But it's getting late, and you have work early tomorrow morning. So you decide to leave before everyone else. You turn to your American coworker Marcus and say, I'll go first. Marcus will probably understand that you're leaving. But when native speakers hear go first, they often think about order, not leaving. For example, I'll go first when you're giving presentations, or you go first when you're deciding whose turn it is in a game, or who wants to go first during a meeting or class discussion. In all of these situations, go first is about sequence. Who starts first? Who takes the first turn? Who does something before everyone else? But in this situation, Korean speakers are usually thinking about something different. We're focused on the word myeonjeo, as in, I'm leaving before everyone else. See the difference? In situations like this, native speakers often use expressions that focus on leaving rather than being first. And that's where a lot of unnatural English comes from. Not because the grammar is wrong, but because we're paying attention to a different part of the situation. So what would native speakers usually say? The most common expression is, I'm gonna head out. Head out. This simply means I'm leaving. For example, I'm gonna head out. I have work tomorrow. Very natural, very common. Another expression you'll hear all the time is, I'd better get going. This means, I should probably leave now. Maybe it's getting late. Maybe you have somewhere to be. Maybe you just need to get home. For example, I'd better get going, it's getting late. And here's another one, I'm gonna take off. Native speakers use this all the time. For example, all right guys, I'm gonna take off. Simple, natural. And notice something interesting. None of these expressions mention being first. Not one of them. Because native speakers aren't thinking, I'm leaving before everyone else. They're thinking, I'm leaving now. The focus is different. And this is exactly why direct translation can be tricky. When Korean learners study English, we often translate individual words. First, go, head, out. But native speakers don't build conversations word by word. They describe situations. That's the real difference. And honestly, this is one of the biggest reasons people feel stuck in English. They know grammar, they know vocabulary, but they're still translating Korean in their heads. And this is exactly what I teach in my ebook. Not just what native speakers say, but why they say it. Because once you understand the thinking behind the language, you stop memorizing random expressions and start recognizing patterns. You stop translating Korean word by word, and you start expressing situations the way native speakers naturally do. That's when English starts feeling easier and much more natural. This was day one. In day two, we'll look at another expression that almost every Korean learner has used. What's your hobby? And why native speakers often ask a completely different question instead. Stop translating English, start thinking like a native, and I'll see you in day two.